Yeah, the event happened right down the street, but in terms of just the effect it had on me, I think that it was kind of pretty much the same for every black man, especially on my team. I mean, you can look at that and you could see your father's face, your uncle's face on that man, and for that to happen over essentially $20 of counterfeit money, it enraged me. And I know my voice matters, so I didn't want to say anything, just bad or out of place. So I just had to keep my feelings down, and what I'm saying, just think about the event and what happened, and just approach it that way. But it definitely struck a nerve in me. And again, after that happened, we had a team meeting over Zoom while we were at home, productive again. And Coach Smart does a good job about that. Our staff does a good job about that, of making sure that we're comfortable, and just making sure we don't hold anything in. We have a team therapist. They're just always trying to make sure we're okay, not only physically. We got a training room. They're trying to make sure we're okay mentally. So I think they do a good job about that.
Okay, so you heard from Jermaine there. I was the person that asked him about George Floyd because he grew up right there, and as you heard him, he said it was right down the street. Um, and the big thing here is that what does Georgia have in place to deal with what's going on for the young black kids in the program? And if you heard from Jermaine, you talking about therapy, talking with people. It's been a very open dialogue at Georgia. Um, last Thursday, a week ago Thursday, I should say. I don't know when you're watching this, but Kirby talked about how um, they had essentially a team meeting that was not supposed to take long and went for 3 hours and 3.5 hours. And he said football wasn't important that day. And the thing about sports is it brings a lot of different people from a lot of different backgrounds, socioeconomic backgrounds, as well as racial backgrounds together. And sports have always been the great equalizer. Um, but inevitably, these guys will not play sports. And the question is, what is Georgia doing to get them ready for what their future will be? If you're Charles White, a guy y'all probably don't remember, came on as a linebacker and played fullback, he's an attorney. If you're Ty Fricks, he's going through medical school. If you're Christian Robinson, you're a coach at Florida. Brandon Boykin getting into broadcasting. What is the university doing right now that's preparing guys for what their future is in an environment that's as crazy as we've seen since 1968, the last 52 years? What is happening? How is the university and the athletic department that is giving these guys opportunity, but definitely is profiting off of it? What is the athletic department doing to get them ready? And if you hear what Jermaine said there are things that are being done, but there's no question that these guys are living at a time in their youth that they view as very dangerous is probably one way to put it, but difficult to deal with mentally for sure. And that's why I asked Jermaine. I mean, you got a guy on the team who's not just from the Midwest, but is from Minneapolis. I mean, just about 14 miles from downtown. And I wanted to make sure that he had an opportunity to talk about what happened in his hometown because I am sure that he has been asked that question a ton by his teammates over the last since late May, and it's something that Jermaine's been answering. I wanted to make sure that he had the opportunity to say it publicly. So that's what that was about. Make sure you're checking out the 2020 playlist. George is going to be back playing here very soon, later this month, and we're going to have everything ready for you when they take on Arkansas. Make sure to click that playlist, and we'll see you over there.